So, hi everyone, myself Joel. So, this is basically a project demo showcase, and we have been building this MedCare project as a part of the Pangea hackathon, and it's built by myself and my teammate Vivek KJ. So, we have been building these about 1.5 months. So, we have finished this product. So before going to the project demo, let me have a brief uh, description about the problem we are trying to solve and the solution. So in most of the countries, specifically highly populated Asian countries, the medical data is scattered everywhere across the government sector and the private sector. Since there are a lot of medical organizations in both government and private, it's very difficult to keep track of the medical records of a patient. If there is an emergency situations like COVID pandemic or anything something related to that, it's very difficult for a government organization or it's very difficult itself for a person to get the history of medical records, which would be very essential for the treatment or any other necessary things, right? So if you are going to get these kind of history of medical records, it would be a very complicated task, getting in and out of every hospitals that you previously went. So here we are, first aim is to centralize these medical data under a single hood. By centralization, we doesn't mean bringing all the hospitals under a single hood, just means that bringing the medical data of a specific patient under a single wallet by giving security and much other features for that data. And other important thing is that there are a lot of cheating happening in the insurance sector by giving false claims for the insurance. So by these feature, our MedCare app can all give access to these insurance companies so that they could verify the accident or incident that a person or a patient applies to claim for the insurance. So these are the parts of benefits for using this app. So you could see those things in the landing page of the app. And one more thing, let me tell about the stack that we use to build this. So front end is built using Next.js and styled using Tailwind, okay, and the backend is built using Node.js, Express, and database is powered by both Prisma and MongoDB, and the security is given by the Pangea. Security, authentication, and user management is controlled and given by Pangea. So now let's just start. So this will be how the dashboard would be looking like and after you signed in. Here you could able to see the documents that have been uploaded by the any medical organization. I mean authorized medical organization. You could able to share also using the QR code and able to view. So that's in the document, and in audit log you could able to view the the datas you have, the activities that have been takes place in this account. So you could able to verify your actions if someone has done or yourself has done. You could able to see those things. Okay. Then we have another important part, profile. Here's your profile, and you're able to. The most important part is this is the email address. The medical organization or hospital is able to share you share your medical record to use this ID using your registered email address. So this would be the address that you would be giving to the hospitals so that they could successfully upload the medical records. And these are the things. I know this is very limited features, and we are looking forward in adding more features into this thing and building it out of. So before going, let me show you the authentication pages also. So this is authentication page, and it have been powered by the Pangea. I mean, powered by Pangea. This page has been completely developed by Pangea, and authentication is handled by Pangea. It doesn't have to worry about the authentication and much of the details. And if possible, if the time allow, I would able to show you the Pangea console also. So I'm using Google, since I already signed in. It directly gives me an email. So let me go and take up that now. So now we have been reached into our dashboard. We can directly go to our dashboard. So this is the one part of the project. Now I have said that these have been uploaded by the hospitals, right? So we have added that feature by providing those hospitals an API, so that they could use that API to upload the medical records. Why we have used API is this, the answer is simple: because there is no point in developing a complete separate new software for standalone purpose like these, because the hospitals would be using much efficient and powerful patient management softwares. So building an API is very preferable approach, since they could able to use it in their current existing patient management softwares and integrate with that. So and let me show you that endpoint also. So this is I'm using Postman, okay, for giving a demo on how that API would work. So now it's in localhost, but you could able to get much more details in my and actual logging and test it out in my GitHub repo. I have deployed it, but as a demo purpose, I'm using localhost. So these are the details that this is the endpoint used by the hospitals to upload the medical record. So the details that they should give is title, description, file. By the file, it means the patient's medical record, of course. So then hospital name, doctor license, hospital license, and this is the patient ID. Here they will be giving the patient ID, and in the current management software they could able to use one more endpoint to get the user details. I don't know, it's here. Yeah, there is one more endpoint that could be used by the hospitals to get the patient details by giving it's a Pangea API, and by giving the email address it would return the patient ID, so it could be used here. And it's a consultation date. Now since the server is not running, I'm not sending this request. Okay, this would be how it will be looking like, and you could able to test it out in the actually deployed application. Sign it up, and now currently this endpoint is public, which means there is no restrictions in upload, because this is a demo project and we will be adding much of the security using the Pangea for this specific endpoint, since it should be used by only the authorized medical organization. So this is the overall project that have been built using Pangea, around Pangea I mean, and it was very interesting project. And let me show you the Pangea console. So this is the Pangea console, and here you could see the services that we have used. We have used almost 10 of the services I mean, like Auth, Secure Audit, Lower Redact, File Scan, Vault, User Intel, File Intel. These are the services that been powered. There are a lot of services you could able to literally use. So in authentication, it's very easy to set up and customize. You could able to customize your that hosted pages completely here. You could literally do everything. I mean, including font, colors, pixels. Okay, then you could also able to manage your users directly in a well perfected UI. and you could able to add authentication method and multi-factor authentication method and redirect, and different authentication settings are also there. So these are about authentication. Now other things, yeah, you could, as I said, I have used audit log in the app, right? So that is powered by this service or service audit log. Using this service we could able to, whenever some kind of undetermined something happen, like an error, or whenever someone tried to crash the app, like those incidents happens, you could able to find out the from who have done it, which all requests have been done it, when it done it, those kind of details exactly. Okay, so that's would be done by this. Okay, that's the purpose of this one. And redact, there are a lot of services that you could try and explore, and nowadays the data is becoming very important, so you could, whenever you try to develop a project, try to include security using these kind of um, providers, or you could develop yourself. Okay, so that's all about the project demo and the video. I hope you have liked the project. So thank you and have a great day. Bye.